guys, welcome to the Northwest Connection podcast. This episode we're joined by Liminal Project, a Liverpool-born band that turns the ordinary into the uncanny, weaving shimmering synths, ghostly textures and raw emotion into something that feels both nostalgic and futuristic. Let's get into it.
Hello, welcome to the Northwest Connection. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Laura.
Roxanne.
And I'm Michael, and we are Liminal Project. Three of us
Indeed.
together.
Yeah, don't forget the important bit.
Yeah.
So, how did Liminal Project come together, and how long have you been a band?
Do you want me to do this one?
Yeah.
So during COVID, my friend lent me a bass guitar, and I started writing some songs. And then for the first time, after a good few years, I bought a guitar again, bought some guitar pedals, had some extra money. I put together a selection of songs, wrote a few songs, and kind of had them ready to go. You know, the backing track, guitar parts, bass lines, and I wrote the songs on the bass. And then I was looking for a singer for the band. So I organise gigs in Liverpool under the name of Moonfrog Presents is the night that I put on. And Roxanne would come to quite a lot of those nights, you know, with her friends and stuff. And I become friends with Roxanne and, you know, her fella and their kind of like extended friendship group. And I was sitting on these songs for quite some time, trying to find someone to put some lyrics and words over it. Like, I can't write lyrics to save my life, and I can't sing to save my life.
And it was a party, it was an after party, wasn't it?
Yeah,
at
that's
Josh's flat, and we ended up doing karaoke.
Yeah.
And I think it was the French national anthem I was singing.
Yeah.
I thought it was really funny. And then Mikey was like, oh, you know, I got that thing, that project, I'm looking for like a vocalist or whatever. But he was really, really casual about it. Cameron's there actually, fucking. He was really casual about it, and he said, you know, if you want to come down to my friend's house and we can just like play around and see if like you want to sing on the tracks. And I went there, Ash's house, and we recorded some things for fun. And then he was like, oh, you know, we've got a gig in like 3 months. And also I've got a guitarist and she's coming from Australia.
So yeah, that was kind of how it came together. I was trying to find a bass player for a while and I couldn't get anyone just to play the bass lines. Everyone's going boo-ba-doo-boo-ba-doo-ba-doo, rather than just playing them straight. So I was like, okay, you know, I asked my friend Zoe at the time, who used to be in the band, who I met at a concert like a couple of months beforehand. Would you play bass? And she's like, no way, but I'll play the guitar. So I played the bass for the first couple of years, and then Zoe moved to London, and then we got Laura then in to play the bass, and then I went on the guitar.
The bass professional.
So Laura
That is
joined.
like.
Laura joined last year, didn't you? About a year ago.
Yeah, February last
Pretty
year.
much exactly, yeah.
But we've known Laura for years. We've known Laura for a long time. So
Yeah, Liverpool, yeah, you know everyone.
You stood here. She went to live by, it's like, yeah.
And where did the band name come from?
It was Liminal. I think Liminal, was it your idea?
Liminal was your idea. So we were sitting at mine, and we were making a band camp, like to put the songs up we made, and we didn't have a name for the band yet. So Roxy had an idea of the name Liminal at the time.
Yeah.
But that was already taken. And we'd made it.
It was on the email address. Liminal@outlook.com was already taken, and we thought it's a music project, Liminal Project.
Yeah.
And it stuck.
As
And then
simple
we
as
just
that.
stuck with
Yeah.
the project.
Yeah.
So
As
that's
simple
pretty much
as.
it,
Okay, you're based in Liverpool, yeah?
yeah, basically. Well, based between around Liverpool. Yeah, I'm on the Wirral. You're in Liverpool, aren't you? You're you're on the outskirts. So.
Okay. Just want to go through your musical background. So, how did you start playing guitar then, Mike?
I started playing guitar when I was probably about, 10 or something. And because I was really into the Beatles as a kid. I was obsessed with the Beatles, and I was rubbish at playing the guitar when I was younger. It took me a long time to learn how to play the guitar. I probably didn't get any good at the guitar until I was about 25 or something. And then I didn't play the guitar for quite a long time. And then I started playing the bass quite a bit, which got me back into playing the guitar again. So that's pretty much how I started playing the guitar, yeah. Got an acoustic guitar when I was like 10 or something.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Singing. That's it. I don't play any instruments. I used to play the drums when I was like 10 to 12, and then I went to boarding school, stopped playing the drums. But Yeah.
You had to go to the bass for a bit, didn't you?
I had
Oh
it.
yeah,
Laura,
I gave Roxy
yeah.
a horrible.
She gave me.
I was just trying to get rid of it. I was like, do you want a
plexiglass.
Yeah.
It's like navy, but like see-through, like glass effect.
It's
It's a
plastic
five.
and
It's a
shit.
5-string as well. It's a
Is
5
that why you gave it
string.
away? Because it's a 5-string bass.
It was so good though. I loved it, and I got my neighbor at the time to give me lessons. And I remember I told him it was my friend, and I was like, "You can't give me a friend's price, right? It has to be the full price, and you have to be strict because otherwise I won't practice." I ended up being quite scared of him, and then I stopped because I was like, "This is terrible. I'm really scared. I can't. I just wasn't practicing." And he'd be really mad at me, and I was like, "Oh no." But singing, I've not done that like professionally, well, till now really. But I've always loved singing. It's like something like I love Tina Turner, I love Annie Lennox, and all them. Like they're my idols, and like I remember singing since like forever. It's just I love karaoke. It's like my favorite thing to do, like ever.
She is
Yeah.
fiend.
I love it. I love it. I'll go by myself on the
She
night
will
out.
peck your head.
Oh yeah, if no one else wants to go, I'll go by myself. Woody's in town and know me by name.
Like, oh no, that French maid's here again.
I know. They know my list. Yeah, what about you,
I'm just,
Laura?
well, I was just going to say, I find it quite ironic, really, that the band with no drummer and you played the drums.
I know.
Like,
I can play them, but not like that.
We've had the very strict rule from the beginning that we're
Yeah.
never going to have a drummer.
It's easy to travel, really.
Yeah, it's
That's the
easy to
main
travel,
thing.
yeah.
That's the main
So
thing.
easy.
Yeah, that's it. Oh my god,
It was
you know.
like dunk,
Dunk. Yeah.
half an hour.
Yeah, so easy.
So go on, Laura, how did you start with the bass?
Oh well, settle down. Well, I actually started under the Labour government. We had free music lessons in schools, so I started playing violin when I was like 8 years old. And I was in like youth orchestra, philharmonic orchestra, and I realised violin isn't cool. So I started playing the bass, and like just from the age of like 13, because I went to Gatwick Comp, and they had like like funding to build this brand new music department, so it had like really cool music studio, all the instruments you could want. So I used to spend every single like minute just practicing and just playing all the time and being in bands, and because I realised if you were in a band, it meant that you could go to clubs underage. So I was like, so I'd be there 15 pretending I was 18, like I'm in the band. And yeah, just like from then on, just like started playing in gigs and playing in various bands, and just haven't stopped since then really. I just love it. I love being part of a community and meeting people, and just expressing myself in a way that people can kind of like get on board with. Yeah, that's it really. Yeah.
So you've already mentioned the Beatles and Annie Lennox. Who else are your influences musically?
I also moved to Liverpool for the Beatles, like, not gonna lie. It's the thing.
Cliche.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna move anyway to the UK, and then when it came down to pick, it was originally for Union, and I got sidetracked, but it was Liverpool, Manchester or Lancaster. I mean, imagine if I moved to Lancaster. And I'm like, but and like Liverpool's by the sea. I love the sea. I love the Beatles, so it was easy. But yeah, apart from that, not inspirations, Mikey.
I've had a lot as a guitar player over the years. So I think when I was like a teenager, Andy Gill from Gang of Four was like my idol guitar player. Mainly because like you didn't need to be technically amazing to do what he was doing. You could just like have good feel, kind of play choppy angular riffs, you know, turn up the distortion a bit, make it sound like, you know, some sort of concrete splitting, you know, device. So when I first joined the band when I was a teenager, you know, I found that kind of music opened up music to me, like in a kind of punk way, made it very accessible. Like you don't need to be Jimi Hendrix to be in a band. So he was a very influential guitar player for me in terms of making it accessible for me, where I could enjoy it with like the limited kind of, you know, skill that I had at the time. And that's I can't try to think of anyone else who's been a really like influential guitar player for me other than that. He's probably the most influential guitar player, but my guitar playing sound now sounds nothing like that. It's totally different. But that's because I've become, you know, technically better since then. In that way, so.
Yeah.
Franz Ferdinand's first album.
Oh my god.
That's how
Every rehearsal playing Franz Ferdinand.
I learned
Everyone.
I was wondering when you mentioned
I
it.
learned how to. So when
It's like, Mike, you were a goth band, come on.
I remember when I was a teenager, a friend bought me the tab book for it, and I learned kind of really how to get me the grips around the guitar through that tab book. So a lot of my natural style of play, I think, comes from that.
Yeah.
In terms of how I play, and if you do listen to some of the songs, you'll hear bits of Dark Matinee and stuff like that. It's a massive hip hop. And even though Laura says we're kind of like a gothy band, I'm literally just trying to write songs like Franz Ferdinand. It's just how it's coming out.
So I was going to say that Dance for Pleasure seems to spring to mind.
Yeah.
So quite a lot of left with you now.
I've got loads of influences and none of them really apply to this apart from Gary Newman. I absolutely love him to pieces. I just love the synths and his bass player when he got Pino Palladino playing for him. It was just next level. So I'd say he's probably a big influence for my playing. Obviously I'd love to play like Palladino, but I'm not allowed.
I do want to say the Beatles being an inspiration is one thing, but not musically so. More in terms of where I am geographically. But my main inspiration musically would be I do have to say Annie Lennox, to be honest, straight up. Yeah. And Michel Berger also. He's a French singer, composer. He's really cool. I don't know if you've ever heard of Johnny Hallyday. He's the French Elvis.
Yeah.
And he's a proper rock star. He was buried at the Pantheon and everything. It's a big deal in France. He's like Edith Piaf, but as a man and a rock star. And Michel Berger is the man who wrote all of his songs, pretty much. And it's he was just a normal guy writing songs for really way cooler guys. He's such a good composer, awesome composer. And yeah, it is, yeah.
So what genres do you feel your music fits into?
I feel naturally we seem to be drawn to the dark, darker side of post-punk, a dreamy side of post-punk. So people often put us under the darkwave, cold wave, goth kind of bracket, and it makes sense because when I was writing the songs for the album, that's what I was listening to, and that's what I really enjoy as a music listener now. So when I started the band, I was heavily influenced by bands such as Nuremberg, Molchat Doma, Twin Tribes, Blind Seagull, this kind of mainly Eastern European post-punk that was out at the time. I was trying to kind of make my version of that. So yeah, we fit into that kind of world really. But I don't think we're really too goth really. People keep calling us a goth band, I don't feel like we are.
I mean it is, it really is.
In some ways it is. It's dreamy and romantic and ethereal, you know what I mean? But I don't think we're that stereotypical kind of goth band, you know what I mean?
It's trying to appease me.
When we started about Roxy was very clear we're not allowed to use that word. But Roxy didn't realise that actually that makes her the most goth person in the band.
As a kid growing up in the 90s, being goth, I'm trying to reclaim that
goth
name.
Yeah, that's it. It's cool. Okay.
Bad word in the 90s though, wasn't it?
And I was stand there at a bus stop and be like, have you goth the time? Oh
my god.
Yeah, I was always known as a smelly. So, that was my time in the 90s. And I was clean. Long hair, undercuts.
Yeah, that's it. I had an undercut at once too.
Me too.
We've all had undercuts. So what's something you've learned about from each other from being in a band that you didn't expect?
That's a mad
Oh,
one,
that
isn't
is
it?
wild. I mean, we have just spent a week on tour, so this could be very jarring.
I don't accuse him,
What have I learned about you, Roxy? I think I've just learned about how you are, really.
I don't like when people fart in hotel rooms.
And they've learned that I fart a lot in hotel rooms.
Just in hotel rooms,
Just in a hotel room. Practice from never.
I learned that Roxy will try to drink beer upside down to cure hiccups and it won't work.
Yeah, but you know what will cure it though? What is it? Arm wrestling. And when I win, it cures it.
I'll take is it arm wrestling?
Yeah, no, I'll take you.
I'm sure you probably will.
And then but in all seriousness, I've learned from these two that like you can be in a band and be on time. On time. Oh my god, no, not ever late, not once. And Laura drives as well. She drives us everywhere. It's just amazing. It's just like
Like your mum.
Yeah. Not drinking tonight.
Zeros in it.
Yeah.
So when somebody hears Liminal Project for the first time, what do you hope that they pick up on?
That's a good question, that one. Well, first of all, I hope they enjoy the music. And I hope they pick up on the vibe or the emotion that influenced the songs. Because for me, when I wrote the songs, the kind of vibe and emotions that influence those songs are kind of different to what influences Roxanne's lyrics.
Yeah.
And I think that's really nice. It's kind of like often, that I think that opens up to interpretation for people to listen to. So hopefully they enjoy it, but also feel something good from it. Whether that's them feeling, less alone about feeling sad about something, or if it makes them happy in a certain type of way as well. So yeah, that's what you'd hope really from music, that someone connects to it on like a fun level, but also on that kind of like emotional level as well, which I hope people get from that. That's really deep, isn't it?
Yeah. Nostalgia as well. I do hope we can make it sound slightly nostalgic. I do know it's like some of my favorite songs. It's mostly from the 80s, mostly French ones, and that's the best part of it. I feel I feel like I was alive at that time in a club in like 82, and I feel like I was there, and I hope it just ages well enough that it can be that way in like 20 years.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So you just mentioned there, the French 80s and things like that, but you obviously sing in French as well, then you switch between the two. So it adds a whole different texture. Does switching between the two languages change how you write?
It does, because in French no one knows what I'm talking about. And hopefully it'll be years before they find out, Don't translate them.
I must admit, it took me 3 songs to realise that you were singing in
Yeah.
French.
But that's also great. It's great. We go to sound check sometimes, and the sound engineers are really worried about the fact that we can't really hear what I'm saying, and I'm like, no, it's put more reverb on, and it doesn't matter because they won't know what I'm saying anyway. It's great, and we've never really done it to like a French audience yet. We've played in Belgium, but like most people, they speak English anywhere, or Wallon, or like the other languages, but not necessarily in French. We never played in France, but that would be so awkward. I mean, like, there's songs I wrote when I was like 18, and I was just like, it's so corny, man. And now the album's out, my grandparents have to listen to it, and it's done now.
I think the big test is when we go to France, and I've always been thinking to myself that Roxy's
people
just
hate it.
Roxy's just slagging me off. Right?
Everyone's laughing.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'll find out when I finally meet another French person.
Never sort of temptation to start singing the French songs in English and then English songs in French. Maybe.
I could do that. Yeah. Then they'll find out.
So you said originally, Mike, that you started writing the songs, but how does the songwriting work now? Is it a collaborative effort?
So the way we're starting now, because we just finished that album, which was mainly a collaboration between me and Roxanne, and a couple of songs were a collaboration. So I would start the structure of the song, and then everyone else would get involved.
Yeah.
And we had 3 songs in there which Zoe was involved with, as well, our old guitar player. And kind of what we're working on now is that, like, I've kind of taken the lead on an album, and what I've done to Laura, because Laura's a great songwriter as well, is I've kind of said to Laura, listen, I'm taking a little step back for a sec, you take the lead on writing some songs, otherwise we're just going to have a load of stuff which sounds like me, really, and that can give me some time to focus on guitar and like making the guitar more interesting and expansive. Cool. So Laura's got one song which you start playing live already.
Yeah, that's great.
So we all kind of like write individually, really, and then bring the ideas to each other. And the kind of the vibe for us is that we're here to make anything work for what someone has an idea for. So no one's really got the control or anything like that. It's like sometimes it will be maybe collaborative, or sometimes we'll all go, I've got everything here, you shut up and do as I say. And I'll be like, of
And it
course,
works.
because actually you'll do the same for me when I come up with an idea.
Yeah, to be
So,
fair though, like more often than not, like I'll come with an idea and I'll like have something written out, and then Mikey will, you know, do certain bits that are the same, but then he'll come up with things that I would never have dreamt of coming up with that just sound amazing, and they just work. And I like that collaborative kind of feeling where it's not about like egos, like I did this, you did that, or whatever. It's about just making, like, it's the greater good, making the best songs that we can make.
That's it.
And you know, and nobody's, you know, and there's a lot of like influence, like you'll say, oh, maybe try it this way, or you know, vice versa. It's just about like creating good content, really.
I think for us as well, like all the songs seem to be driven by the bass. So I think every song we've written started off with the bass line. Like there's no chords being strummed or Roxy singing some words. Like we create this like a track, and then it's like, here you go, Roxy, what are you going to do with it? Roxy spends some time thinking something over it.
Alone by myself in a
this,
dark room. No one can see, no one can hear.
So the bass always seems to be the kind of the root of every single song for us, which is it's great for me because it's the first time I've been in a band where it's been like that. It's always been in the past where I've like picked up an acoustic guitar, strummed some chords and figured out a song where, and I think the bass is a really important instrument in our band. Like the bass lines are kind of complex, they're kind of like easy,
melodic,
you know,
so
melodic,
it drives it,
melodic and it drives
Very,
it.
very much
Yeah. So it's been nice to like that.
Yeah, very like I think recently, like for the bass parts, I've been coming up with a bit more like Duran Duran in the term of like the way that they're quite melodic but still like driving.
Yeah.
And obviously with all of like everybody else's influence and stuff, but I think it's quite fun because they're quite dancey and energetic. Which is what you want when you play gigs. You want people to be like, the best compliment you can get is people dancing.
Definitely.
Yeah, when you hear the newer songs that kind of Laura's coming out with, it's much more like that. It's more like 80s new romantic dancing kind of stuff.
That's what we're going for a new album, isn't it?
Influenced by bands such as Duran Duran, etc. and Talk and all that kind of stuff. And I love the guitar tone and the guitarists and those kind of bands as well. That I want to just focus on like making stuff like that for a bit. And I have a few songs which I'm writing on at the moment, but I'm going to hold back on them for a little while and kind of like let Laura do the next couple of songs. So
while you've been going through this writing process now, have you ever sat there with a song and gone, this doesn't sound like us, but maybe it should?
Oh, like Goose?
I think that was Car's song, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, there was a song.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a whole thing. It's just, there was a song and Mikey wrote it and he loved it from the start. And you wrote the guitar and the bass for that one. Yeah, and it was one of the first ever ones we practiced with Zoe a couple of years ago. And I tried to write lyrics for it and I didn't like it. And every time I practiced it, it's weird because I'll write lyrics like kind of like a poem and then try to fit it to the song and like just cut bits out, add more in. And just nothing worked. And then we just sacked it off for ages, brought it back. I ended up writing lyrics again, just like in the practice room. Still didn't like it. And then in the end, Mikey was like, let's just do it live anyway. We did it live. I was like, okay, it's all right. And it just took so long to
but
like.
We really enjoy playing it now. It's like,
no, it's great. No, it's so good. But it's just like,
song.
oh my god, it's so much fun to play and to practice and everything. But it took so long, and I think it took, maybe me maturing a little bit. Because I think when we first started working on it, I was like 20. And then a couple of years later, we started actually playing it live officially. And by then I was listening to different things and we'd listen to more stuff in common and things like that. We'd been playing more gigs together, it worked better.
As the band, which came from like a happier place. So it was like all the songs I'd written beforehand was like, it was driven by like me being moody or whatever. And this song was written after we did like our first tour together, and I was felt very creative and happy about all that stuff that we'd done. So when it came out, it was like, oh wow, this is quite gleeful and joyful. And that was maybe where it was a bit different. I think the most different song we have is Goose. That to me is like a goth reggae song.
Although the one say car song's about a car crash, by the way. People die, we all die.
So it's funny because all the songs all the sad songs that are right, she writes happy lyrics too, and then the happy one she writes sad ones. So it's balanced out like yin and yang.
Start off the night out, they're having a good time with the old crash, but you know, Goose, which is very reggae, which is funny. That's just like
Funny,
you
yeah.
and Ash, isn't it?
Yeah, that was me and Ash messing around. So Ash is the person that we do all the recording with, and Ash kind of
Does our
produces our
drums too.
songs as well.
Yeah.
So he'll do the kind of production of our drums, and he'll help us out with synthesizers and stuff like that. And Ash is in a band which I've loved for years called Double Echo, which are a Liverpool-based band, and they're brilliant. So the chance to work with Ash, for me when I started doing this was like a dream come true. He's in a band called Zombie and the Skeletons as well.
Yeah.
Like a really accomplished, great musician, and literally nothing we've done would have really worked without Ash, because Ash has given us so much time for like next to nothing. He doesn't expect anything really
And
from us.
discounts.
And discounts. You know, the kind of the amount of recording we've done with Ash, which we pay a lot more for elsewhere, and Ash has done it for the love of it and because he likes the music, and so he's kind of like our fourth member. He's like our George Martin. You know what I mean?
He is,
yeah,
It helps that he's delightful as well.
Yeah.
He's a lovely guy.
And we've learned a lot from him, like, because on a few of the earlier songs, Ash did the synths for us, so we were kind of like, this is kind of vibe we're looking for, and Ash said, okay, I can put that together. And then on some of the later songs, like I've been having a go at, you know, in Ash's kind of studio at home, you know, having a go with the synthesizers and trying a few different things out. And you've learned as well, Roxy, because you've gone in and started piecing things together and saying, I want it like this, and to do it like this.
Yeah, especially in the
so
Walker.
he's really opened up an opportunity for us in a big way.
Excellent.
So yeah.
So do you think about the atmosphere when you're creating, or does it just come naturally?
I think it comes naturally. I think most songs are very much like they just come from a feeling. And when I write them songs, these seem to come together quite fast. There's one or two songs which I wrote with Zoe, like Track D and Midnight Blue, which are songs which we thought about a lot more. And I feel like if you listen to those songs, you can feel like there's a lot of things been thought about on that one. So we spent a lot of time sitting down thinking about what's this going to be like, how is this going to sound, what extra sounds can we add in. I experimented a lot with different instruments and different digital effects boards for them.
And different
songs,
guitars and things.
different guitars and stuff. But they're the exception. The other ones, like the songs, kind of come out as fast as like you hear them really. And they're usually things that I write within the space of maybe, you know, sitting down for a day, and it's there.
For Midnight Blue, I didn't actually write the lyrics. My best friend from school, Jade Lonk, she's called. She wrote the lyrics. She's a photographer from Paris, and was from Brittany. She lives in Paris, and yeah, she wrote the lyrics for that one. I think it's about her ex. It's kind of sad, that one as well, but you can hear it when when you listen to it. You can tell, yeah.
So are you the primary lyric writer?
Yeah, all of them. Yeah.
Okay. And where do you find your inspiration from when you write your lyrics?
It's almost exclusively love songs or about animals or the beach. That's it. But I'm trying to grow away from that. I just can't. Goose was one of them. It was kind of nice because it's just about geese, the animal. It's just a little poem about them. But all the other ones, I'm trying to go through them. I mean, no, you know what? To be fair, Crab Hunter is about the races. It's about a horse.
It's
Crab
like
Hunter's
an
a horse.
anti-racing song.
Yeah,
in a way, isn't it?
kinda. Yeah.
That's probably like our only political
It's also
song.
kind of like about an escort.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's different things. And then, yeah, the Walker is about just like it's about walking.
Yeah.
Just about it. But yeah, and I think in my head I'm trying to reproduce all these, like, I don't know, the genre chanson française. It's like French pop from the 60s to mid-90s, and it's like very specific genre. It's like pop rock, but heavily focused on the lyrics, and that's like the main part. I mean, the instrumentals are awesome, but it's Balavoine, Berger, and François Hardy, and all of these like amazing artists, and it's like, yeah, it's heavily focused on the vocals, the lyrics, and yeah, I'm trying to do that, I guess. But obviously these were all like highly trained lyricists and, you know, very talented artists, but it's, yeah, that's what's in the back of my mind. It's what I listen to. So yeah.
Do you guys have specific roles beyond the band, like your booking gigs and your art?
Oh, yeah.
Is it all left to one person?
we do have some like different roles. Like because I put a lot of gigs on, so up until like last year I was putting like, you know, about 4 shows on a month in Liverpool, international touring bands, quite a lot. So that's opened me up to a network of people who can help us get some gigs, which I think has helped us a lot.
Yeah.
So I enjoy doing that keeping in touch with people, lining things up and stuff. So I kind of book a lot of gigs, but you book gigs sometimes, Rox, and you get some good ones as well.
Yeah.
But I think the way it is at the moment, Laura's quite good at logistics, so you've been doing a bit of logistics, haven't you?
Driving?
Yeah. Which is the
Power
plan.
shows we were the vendors of.
Oh god.
Megabus at 1 a.m.
Oh yeah, Mikey's idea for the tour. That was a funny one. Our flight was at 9 a.m. I think it
10
was.
a.m.
10 a.m. And Mikey thought, okay, we'll leave Liverpool at 3 a.m. on the coach
1
to London. Was it 1 a.m.?
It was 1 a.m.
But essentially sleeping in the airport with guitars.
See, I don't mind roughing it, you know what
I
I mean?
am a princess.
Yeah.
We've done it once when we went to Spain and it was just
It was bad, yeah.
Oh
But
god.
Roxy,
Yeah.
you kind of do the art, don't you? So
Oh,
Roxy
yeah,
does like
you
the
do.
t-shirt
Yeah.
designs, making the merch, and you do like that kind of like artistic direction really on those kind of things. So we do have kind of fairly equal roles. Like I don't think it is just
I
me
just
doing
think
it.
so, yeah.
But I seem to do like the kind of the booking side of things. Mainly because I just enjoy doing it. So
Yeah.
I like doing it. Yeah.
Plus, like you just that's the thing. You stay in touch. These people are your
Yeah,
friends.
you're
So
in chat
it's kind of like a gig for a gig. So you'll put on a band that's from Spain and it's like written the favor. We just share accommodation and it's like it's
Very,
favor.
very DIY how we do it.
Yeah.
And we're connected to a great DIY network, you know,
Yeah.
across Europe of people who will do gig swaps, etc. And that's what we're in it for, really, isn't it? To get out there and meet other people from different countries and around the world and go and play gigs and hang out with people and talk about music and everything else you can talk about. And so, you know, if it wasn't for that, then we wouldn't really be doing it for much longer.
Oh yeah, of course.
that's
Not for a
right.
career,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
So talking of live shows, what's your favourite live performance so far?
There's a couple that I've really liked. So there was the one we played in Gothenburg a few weeks ago. Or
That was
the week
last
before.
weekend.
That feels like a lifetime ago.
It was literally Saturday.
That was a really great show.
Oh, it was great.
Like
Yeah.
there's one we played in Moth Club that was sold out
I was
in
gonna
London.
say
That was
that.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Like what I really liked about the one in Gothenburg that we played the other weekend is that, you know, typically when we play in European countries, we get quite a lot more people than we would do in the UK anyway. And usually they've just discovered us for the first time and, you know, they enjoy it. But those people in the room were like, before the show, coming up to us and saying, oh, you know, I really like the album, I can't wait to listen to these songs, etc.
Someone has seen us playing the Casimir Garden.
Yeah, and I come and the crowd went wild for us. We got an encore, and which was nice. And you know, to go to a different country and play the songs which you wrote, and then those people to be receptive to it and enjoy it. That's a great feeling.
that's
I
amazing.
really like that. So that's definitely up there with the show we played at Moth Club that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, Moth Club was awesome. It was so good. They have like these like golden tinsel like curtains behind the stage.
Yeah.
Oh, it was great. so good. And the guy who did the sound, can't remember his name for the life of me. I feel like it was John O'Carl.
He did a great job.
And he did such a great job.
Yeah.
I was so stressed, and he just like he said to us like, we're not leaving until it's like perfect. And I was like, well, that's great. That's great. I'll stay till it's perfect. Yeah. What was your favourite?
Definitely Gothenburg.
Yeah,
I
it
had
was
two.
so much fun, man. It was just like even the bands before, like all the bands we played before us.
Same.
Same.
We played with this band called. We toured with this band across Sweden called Yugoslavia, who were brilliant.
Yeah.
And they were really nice people. And then we played the first band that opened up in Gothenburg with a band called Aspect Noir, kind of like very like death rocky kind of vibe. It was really good. But there was just like this second band on called Saber Blood. And they were just so good. Like,
they were so
honestly,
fun.
yeah,
We went out with them afterwards, and it was just so much fun. Man. They were great. They were great.
Yeah, it's playing with a band like that is great. Like it's a great feeling. Like going, oh wow, like when they're playing, like going, oh wow, these are really really good, and we're going on soon. It's like, but to hold up and play alongside, it's nice. You know what I mean?
There's a good sense of. I think why it was my favourite gig is because of the sense of community that was
we
there.
all ate together. We all hung out. Yeah.
You know, all the bands were on the same record label as us, aren't they?
Yeah, I think all except for one are signed to the same label. Done something with the same label as us. Yeah.
So everybody knew each other. Everybody was just like really friendly, and it was just like this overwhelming sense of like, you know, doing something together and creating an environment. And even the crowd, like because obviously like they knew all of the different bands from the record label because it was a local one. Everyone just had such like you know, high praise for everybody, and they were really genuinely interested, not just your usual like great gig.
Literally, oh my god! At the end, we got a girl on stage to do a speech.
Oh, that was phenomenal.
Emily, I can't remember her name. I was very drunk. But she did such a great speech, right? And it was kind of like as like a bit, because we were like, oh, we're gonna do a speech, and then she was so excited and was like, well, you do a speech then, and then and it was just so wholesome, and she was just like, well, thanking the community and like naming so many people and like so many events that were happening in the city.
Are you
and
sure?
It's like, yeah.
Did she do this in Sweden?
No, I'm pretty sure it happened.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
It
it
definitely
happened.
happened.
It wasn't English.
I was also going to ask, how did you go drinking in Sweden and not have to get a second mortgage?
No, you know what? It's not actually that bad. Like,
I don't know, I haven't checked my bank yet.
One for us is that we got like quite a few free drinks anyway. Like when we
The
played this
hospitality over there
yeah,
was
it
insane.
was brilliant. Like, you know, when we played North Shopping, we had free bar, and it was like a Czech bar, so it was all Czech beer, you know what I mean? And that guy was a legend who owned that place.
I offered to pay at some point. I
but-
told the lady, I'm like, I'll pay because I'll drink.
Yeah. I found the cost of the beer there was not much different from what you're paying if you're in a night out in town.
Right.
It wasn't too much different, really.
Well, like in
was it?
Manchester,
I
say,
mean, like,
you
let's
know,
say like
yeah.
£7 a pint, which
Yeah.
is expensive, but it's not
It's
like
normal now,
it's
isn't
yeah,
it?
but it's
Yeah.
not too
Yeah.
far off what it is.
Sadly, it is normal.
And
Yeah.
the way it kind of repaid itself back is that in that country, like, we were getting on like public transport for like 80p, or like, you know,
Yeah.
the food
The
wasn't so
boat,
expensive.
it was like 8 pence.
Yeah, 8
like
pence was the
straight
boat.
up.
Like, it was so
Yeah.
cheap, and like all the convenience food they had was super cheap. Like, they had all these like hot dog stands everywhere, don't they? And
Yeah.
which is like £1 for like a we made it back really in that way. Yeah, it wasn't too bad because I thought it would be really expensive
Yeah.
Sweden, and I didn't think it was too bad really.
Yeah, I had family who lived in Uppsala for a while and used to come back.
Well, that's where
with,
Saberblood are from.
Yeah.
Uppsala.
With
the
hot
band we
dogs?
played, yeah.
No, he never come back. He used to come back with. He actually used to come back with a biscuit called Kex, which
Oh.
you know, being from round here.
It's funny.
Yeah, I remember seeing that actually, yeah.
So back to home turf, is there a venue that feels like home to you?
Oh, there's a few, yeah. So
It's gotta be Quarry.
the old Quarry felt like home. The
Yeah,
new Quarry
the
does
new
still-
Quarry
still-
was like-
The quarry, yeah.
New-
The old
new-
quarry was a
Yeah.
weird venue.
It's where
for
we
me.
did our first gig, isn't it?
I think because we did so much there. I put a lot of shows on there. A lot of shows that I put on, we played there.
Yeah.
But also the Casimir Stockroom was kind
Yeah,
of a big.
definitely.
We haven't played there for a while, but we're going to play there on the 9th of April, plugging in that gig. We're a great band called Mercy Girl from Glasgow, and the local artist called V as well. It's V's last show in Liverpool. Actually, they're going to move to France, so well worth checking them out. But I think the old Quarry felt like really home for them. That spirit's still there. The new Quarry, it's a great venue, but I did really love that space. And the Casimir stuff was definitely. It's got to be.
Yeah, the old quarry, that was such a bizarre place, being under those.
So scatty, but like
arches.
so good. It was just freezing though.
Yeah, it was
like,
always cold.
in the winter, man. Oh, it was horrible.
Yeah.
I just got some great memories in that place.
Yeah.
I've got great memories in the Casimir Stockroom. I've organised
Felt really
so
personal.
many shows there and
Yeah.
played them, and like I've just had some great years hanging around that venue. It's brilliant. Like
That's another one which is cold though as well.
it is.
Yeah.
And it's roasted in the summer as well.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Casimir?
Yeah, and then the stockroom's like a sweatbox in the summer. Yeah.
It is.
So, is there a song that's part of the set that you secretly look forward to every single time you play it?
Which one that I really look forward to?
Which of your children do you like the most?
Mine's Marissa Lee.
Marissa Lee,
yeah.
The last one's my favourite. I'm into it. I'm really like the new one we've got, The Assassin, that Laura wrote,
Yeah, it's
is
great.
growing on me like
I think it's just because
exponentially,
it's not, it's
just
different.
because just because we're
Because
playing
I've played it
that
a
shit,
thousand
yeah.
times.
But Marissa Lee, it's like it's the one. It's such a closer, and it's just like I love it.
It's euphoric, isn't
Love
it? It's
I
really
love the
atmospheric.
guitar on it. Yeah.
It's very expansive, and I think it's just like a really, I don't know, it's just a well, when we used to close the set with it, it's just a great expansive song to just like close everything off with.
Yeah.
I think the Walker's my favourite to play. I enjoy playing the Walker.
You can say Goose.
Yeah. But I'm fighting hard to keep that one in the set at the moment. I do enjoy playing that, but no, I think the Walker. I think if the Walker features my only vocal. Like,
yeah, Mike, he goes, yeah.
So that's the reason why I like it, yeah.
And is there a dream venue or festival you'd love to play?
Ground Zone, probably. I'd love to play Ground Zone. That'd be a dream for me.
For me, it's Vision. It's a festival in like the far west point of Brittany, near Brest, and yeah, that's what it's called. And it's like, and I don't think they do it anymore because for lack of funding after COVID. But it's spelled VIZIONS, and it's like in an old fort. So when the main stage is essentially like the background is the ocean, like it's like just the sea, and it's stunning. It's so good, and they have like 3 different stages, and it's like it's world music, jazz. They've got some classical. They've got orchestras coming sometimes. It's just like rock, pop, everything. Such a nice place, and mostly vegan as well. They were trying to do some like at that point. I went twice, and the last year I went, they were doing like self-defense courses for free. They had like a tent during the day. If you weren't too hungover, you could learn to fight. That was great. And then the one thing that wasn't vegan, they had like a stand for fresh oysters, like fresh local oysters, like bread and butter. Such a nice festival, man. But I don't think they do it anymore. But if I had the money, I'd get that one back on the ground. Yeah.
It's like Skinfest.
What about you, Laura? What festival or stage or whatever?
No. See now you've mentioned that, I missed Festival Number 6. That was a vibe.
Oh my god, what was that one?
That was in
Port Merion.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, yeah. I've never even been to Port Merion.
It's a vibe, to be fair. Yeah.
Do they not do it anymore?
No, they don't. But yeah, probably for the best.
Man, that's I wish.
So, what's next for Liminal Project?
We have, I think what we're going to do for the rest of the year is we got a couple of gigs that we got booked in. So we're going to play a festival in Iceland in the summer. Then we have some dates in Spain. We'll piece some other dates around that. So we might finally do France and piece that in with Spain as well.
Yeah.
And we've got some dates coming in for Germany as well later in the year. So we'll probably play all them dates, play whatever comes our way. Laura's going to write some songs during that time.
No pressure.
That's
Chill,
I'm
whatever.
thinking about creating a different guitar tone maybe, or mixing it up a bit, maybe getting a different guitar, thinking about what it is I want to do with that differently, and then after we play these shows we've got booked in, we'll probably start recording and trying things out towards the end of the year, and then next year will be album number 2.
Probably a single album, some of them.
Yeah, we'll have some singles out, I think.
Well,
I think
the
that'll be
Assassin will be out.
Assassin, yeah, definitely. But we kind of take things, that's a loose idea, we take things as they come, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If someone says to us, right, do you want to come on this tour or do this thing in February, it's not like we're going to say no. But we...
like that ever happened, you know?
But I think that's probably what we'll do, is, kind of... And then me and Laura need to start like jamming a bit more, like see how it works as songwriters together. We need to find some time and space for
We've
that.
had some good jams.
We have had some good jams, haven't we?
Yeah. In Soto, do you remember? Anyone remember Soto?
Oh, yeah.
They remember
Is that that one which was up on Wood?
Feral.
Yeah.
That had so much potential when it
It
started
did.
off. I remember going to like some...
If only they checked ID.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
You would have booked half the bands though, I don't think, would you?
Yeah.
And that was what I thought was like so kind of like wholesome about it, because I remember going to like the jam nights they had on a Tuesday and a Thursday, and there'd just be a load of kids like off the face, like having a go with instruments, and I was like, and
That was sweet, yeah.
and it was good. And I'd be like, oh, well,
Yeah,
I'll jump
the
on the
kids were the
drums and have a go
problems.
for you, so you
Yeah.
can play the bass, or they'll get someone go, you play the bass line, so I can play this, and like sound, and it seemed like there was a couple of bands forming around it. I thought this is dead DIY and grassroots, and like kids are having a go at music here, and then it kind of just went west. You know what I mean? I don't know what went wrong with it. Yeah.
Well, stuff wasn't getting paid. It was like a whole thing.
Yeah, but I remember when I first opened, going there, going, this is exactly what a scene needs. People having their voice to just make noise and have a laugh, and then kind of went crap, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Liv had you had a headline slot there, didn't you? But they had a Red Hot Chili Peppers tribute.
Oh,
before.
random.
They played every song off every album. It lasted for like
No
2
way.
hours.
So we were expecting to go on, and it was just like a random band would just walk in and get on instead, and we were like, oh, we're supposed to be on now. And we're like, no, it's open mic. And I was like, yeah, but
Oh,
we're
no.
on.
Yeah. That's rude.
So random.
I'd heard loads of horror stories like that, and in the end, I just didn't go anymore.
Well, not worth
Yeah,
it. No,
it
I did one really terrible, horrible karaoke session there. That one everyone to forget about. So I have to talk crap about them, so they bury it.
Is that when it closed? Is that?
There's one video.
Right, so we're going to move on to the fun questions now. So what was the first gig or live show you attended?
Franz Ferdinand. And it was the Rakes editors of Franz Ferdinand all played the same bill. And it was a great lineup.
Good lineup.
I used to love the Rakes. They were a great band. So that was probably the first band I saw live. Was the Rakes? They were the first band.
Right.
Tina Turner tribute act, and it was near my hometown, and I was like such a mega fan. I was like 7, and my dad told me it was Tina Turner because he didn't think I'd notice, and I noticed, and I sat on the floor, turned my back to it the whole time, refused to watch it.
In protest.
Yeah, in protest. Yeah, that was the one.
It was the Village Inn in Walton. And they used to have back in the day, you used to be able to have 13 plus gigs. So, you know, you just got a little stamp being like, oh, you're not allowed to drink. So you could just go to any gig that you wanted, as long as there was like, you know, adults there or whatever. And there was a really good scene around like Gattaca and Walton and Chilwell of like local bands. So I just used to basically go to them every single weekend as soon as I turned 13. I was like counting the days, like
That's so
yeah,
nice.
that's great.
Really nice one.
So, if Liminal Project was a place in Liverpool, where would it be?
That's a good question.
80 Henry Street.
Yeah.
In a way, it probably is,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Because
It's how we
that's
know
where
each
we met.
other.
That's how we
Yeah.
know each other. Yeah. So there was
Yeah.
a flat that Roxy's boyfriend Josh used to live in with our mate Max, and
Yeah.
Josh and Max used to be in a band with Laura, and that's how I met Laura.
Yeah.
And that's how we all got to know each other. And it was a party flat, wasn't
It
it?
was right
And,
next to Duke Street, so close to the
wow,
Casimir.
yeah,
And so
yeah.
every time Mikey put on a gig at the Casimir, the bands would go back and forth afters, and the neighbours was lovely. That's where I met Chris, my former bass teacher. And it was just like everyone was playing music, so they didn't mind just partying till late.
Yeah,
and
I'd say
it was
that's a
very
good
good.
shout. If I had to
Yeah.
pick somewhere, I'd go with that.
Yeah.
80 Henry Street,
It's our origin story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you could only listen to one album for the rest of your life, what would it be?
He said they're going to ask this question. If I had to choose one, and it's a difficult one, and I've thought about this a lot of times, and you have to think about like what's got like a variety of stuff on there to keep you entertained. So I'll probably go like the White Album or something
I was
like
gonna
that.
say that for sure.
Yeah,
So
it's
funny.
go like the White Album probably. Like,
Yeah.
but I hope I'm never in the situation where I have to choose.
I listen to this album every single day, so I know that I could. It's called Campfire Headfires, and it's by Boards of Canada, and it's a very rogue choice, but yeah, I like it.
So fair. I think it's either Promenade by the Divine Comedy, or but that's a very like at the moment one, Moments by Julio Iglesias, and that's like one or the other, but probably Divine Comedy. Yeah.
I've been waiting on a Divine Comedy trip recently because I've gone down a Father's Head.
Oh my god.
I've just been singing My Lovely Horse.
I saw them in end of last year, I think November, in the Philharmonic, and it's just like it's so good. Neil Annan is just such a legend. I love him, man. Like, oh yeah, it's the best.
If the band had a mascot, what would it be?
Everton.
That's how you come back every week.
We did have a mascot for a while, didn't we? Didn't we have something?
Was it? Wait, but Crab Hunter as the horse, maybe.
No,
I
probably
don't
a
know.
goose. Because the album,
Goose, maybe,
the album was going to be called Goose
What
of
about
the
the
Woods.
what's the thing that you drew?
Oh, the Jackalope.
Jackalope,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jackalope.
it's on it.
It's like it's like American, well, like American folklore. The jackalope is like a creature. It's like a hare with like antlers, and that's what's on our merch. And but it's that could be. It's very recent though.
Yeah.
That's like a thing.
Yeah.
A horse,
Geese.
maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I think,
Or a
I
tower.
think that's what we need to talk about. And when we figure it out, we'll let you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, St. Rupert sounds like a good shout to me every
Doesn't
time.
it? Doesn't it? So chic, it's so.
I'm guessing you're not feeling that one, like, no.
No, the Everton.
It's not.
I'm not
Sick
ready.
of hearing
It's just,
about
it's
it.
just one of them. Laura actually used to play for Liverpool, but like,
Ah,
For a
right,
moment in
okay.
time.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
really cool way.
I'm actually a champion. But,
Oh, right, fair dues. Like,
yeah, so, yeah.
What's the most cursed piece of gear you've ever owned?
Oh my god, the speakers in the practice room.
Probably that is what it
Your
is.
car leads.
Yeah.
I think I went through a phase when my bass was cursed. Remember, I went through like
Yeah.
a phase where it was cursed, but like it got better. So Tom Shand, it's a big shout out if you ever need to sort something out. With Tom Shand's the guy to go to. But yeah, I think probably the speakers is
Yeah.
a good one. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, there's always a creak, there's always a noise, there's always something. But like, and Mikey on top of that is quite paranoid with this. So he'll stop everything and be like, what was that?
Yeah.
if you had a personal loading screen before the start of each gig, what would appear on it?
Personal movement screen. That's a tough one.
Jordan Pickford save.
This is going on real. Safe.
The one against Chelsea the other weekend.
What about the one against Newcastle?
Ah, so fair, so fair. You know what, you can have that one.
Thank
And you go on after us.
If that makes you happy, you can have it. I've got nothing else to say,
Have you got a current song that's on repeat?
Yeah, there's a few. We were talking about Nuevo Testamento before, a song called Soldier for Love, or Soldier of Love. I've listened to that song like over and over and over and over again. But I'm listening to also in the last week I've listened to Clara Zymox a lot again recently. And there's 2 songs, like the first 2 songs on like the 3rd album or something, called Evelyn and Obsession. I often just been listening to those 2 songs over and over and over and over again. Yeah, what about you?
Saber Blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, since we went on tour with them, or rather did the gig in Gothenburg with them, I've been obsessed with them. They've got a song called Bloodstain, and it's
That's a great track, yeah.
a great song, very like driven, thumping, loads of synths, and their vocals. You've got to check it out because like I don't know how they can manage to get their vocals so low. They're like it's like monks chanting or something. It's crazy. It's great.
Yeah, it's
really
like if Judas Priest did Depeche Mode. That's the way I can say
Yeah.
it.
Awesome.
And then just take it
Yeah.
down like the octaves, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's like the darkest of darkwave, and it's done really, really, really well. Yeah, yeah.
I think it's that Holy Iglesias song I was listening to the Hunt Out. I think it's called Con la mia smerte.
Oh,
The song from the top.
Yeah, so we had the...
What you making?
Oh my god,
Yeah,
that
so-
one!
so
I
we
forget the name.
Yeah, I'll tell you. So it's Emil, someone. When we were on tour, we were driving, and we had a collection of CDs to listen to in the car that we lent off someone to drive through Sweden. And there was this one CD that was supposed to be like a Fred Flintstone rave CD. But
the wrong
it
CD
wasn't.
was the wrong case, right?
CD
Yeah.
was in it. And it's
I'm intrigued by Fred Flintstone and waves.
yeah. And we were as well, but the song that came on first was Emil Ford and the Checkmates, What Do You Want to Make Those Eyes at Me For? And we listened to that
really
like
good, man.
about 200 times.
Just play like
Yeah.
5 seconds of it, mate. Hard
You
to
might not
do
come
this.
through on here.
What a shame.
We'll tag it.
Yeah, tag it, yeah.
Oh my god,
You
it
can
was
have it
in
as the
Mikey's
intro
head.
song.
In Mikey's head the entire time when he was making voices, he was doing different accents on it and everything.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
Only acceptable
He
ones.
became a radio show host at one point.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And if the band could go on a world tour, is there one city or country that you're most excited to visit?
If you go on a world tour, that's a
Valparaiso in Chile.
Yeah,
I
I think we'd go down well in South America.
South America would be
Yeah.
great to play. Like Mexico would be really good. I've put on quite a few bands from Mexico.
We're invited,
over-
it's just the
over
flights are
years,
expensive.
They have
Yeah.
offers the shows to
Right.
do it. And I know a lot of people who've played Mexico before and have said they've had a really great time when they've played there. It's just the money isn't really there. So if we were to do it, that's maybe something we'd save up for. And,
Oh yeah,
and go and
definitely,
do it.
yeah,
We
yeah.
could definitely
We
get a
would.
couple of shows in Mexico.
Yeah.
But I think like if America wasn't so like kind of hard to get into or so like hostile, like playing like LA and stuff like that would be brilliant, wouldn't
So
it? You know what I
nice,
mean?
yeah. I'd love to play Texas.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
a dive bar somewhere. That would be awesome.
Behind
But, like,
chicken wire.
Yeah.
but we're playing Iceland in the summer and we're really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
That's a great
yeah,
opportunity.
but sadly,
to
Laura can't come with us.
Yeah,
Her
so we
sister
got-
is giving birth, like her twin sister, on the same day, so that's
So,
really fair.
so
But, yeah.
unselfish, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you got
Come
someone
on,
standing.
I need to be there,
Yeah.
for the organs in the future.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah. It's like, oh, well, you know, need a new kidney.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you hadn't already been picked for Iceland, I'd probably say Iceland actually.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
like, it feels like it's like the last place we could go that far up where there's going to be like
There
a
is a
venue or
really
something.
cool
You know what I mean?
scene
There's always
there
Antarctica.
as well.
I
Yeah.
don't think anyone's ever mentioned Iceland before. It's the
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
Like, you've got, what is
We
it?
get a medal.
Yeah.
Like, what is it? Fuzz Club Records are in Iceland, is it?
I don't know, are they? I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought they were
they've got-
based in London.
Oh, are
Lauren,
they?
yeah,
I
yeah,
think,
I think London.
yeah, well, I've seen like a lot of like Icelandic bands
Bands on them,
like
yeah.
from like
Yeah.
that label. Yeah, pretty cool.
So we're going to move on to our quick fire questions now. So vinyl crackle or tape hiss?
Tape
Mm,
hiss.
Vinyl crackle.
Vinyl.
Analog synth or digital chaos?
I kind of like digital chaos because it's probably easier but easy to use, but
Mm,
know,
analog
but
synth.
analog-
Analog, yeah,
analog,
yeah,
yeah.
that's
Yeah,
good.
I like
Analog
that
as
more
well, yeah.
ethereal.
depends
Yeah.
what depends what I'm trying to do.
Not the point.
The Cure or the Smiths?
Cure.
I'm gonna go for the Smiths.
Oh my god.
Because
Gonna find a new
I know everyone hates Morrissey, but he's only one member of the
I
band.
was going to say Johnny Marr.
Yeah.
cancelled
Johnny
out.
Marr,
Yeah,
to be
yeah,
fair.
yeah.
To be fair, yeah.
I haven't
Saw him
spent-
live
I
last
haven't spent
year.
much time listening to The Cure in my life. I spent a lot of time listening to Smiths.
We did in the car. And
Yeah.
Neon blue or deep red?
Neon blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't like red.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Tea.
You seen it to be awkward.
Yeah, it's a bit idea, isn't it?
The Office, UK or US?
UK.
US.
Oh my god.
I love the US Office. Michael's,
No,
my
it's sweet. Don't mind that,
my
yeah.
cup in work is Michael Scott's what threat level midnight. and I drink tea out of my cup as well.
And then also on the other side it says, I love the Smith.
Tour van snacks, sweet or savoury?
Savoury.
Sweet.
Chips, curry or gravy?
Curry.
Ooh,
Gravy.
Both.
Mash with
Together.
gravy.
No,
Mash with gravy. Chips with
I'll
curry.
pop between it. Yeah, I like either, or it depends what mood I'm in. Do I
Pick
have to
one.
pick one?
Yeah, you have to pick one.
Quick fire.
I'll go
I
for
didn't realise that we
gravy.
were asking the tough questions.
Yeah.
I'll go for gravy because it agrees with my stomach.
Okay.
And our final question, pickled onion profiteroles or a tuna mayo flapjack?
Pickled onion.
Profiterole.
Pickled onion.
Pickled onion, yeah.
Yeah.
Profiterole.
Right, thanks guys. Is there
Thank
anything you'd
you.
like to
Thank
plug or anything you'd like to shout out before we close off?
Yeah, thanks for having us. We're playing in the Cas Stockroom, said before, on the 9th of April. Also, go and check out Inaut Records, like their discography if you like our music.
Yeah.
It's
They put an album
yeah,
out.
they put an album
Great
out,
people.
a
What
guy
a great diary.
yeah, called Caesar. Yeah, and they've got a lot of real great bands on their label. So if you like our music, you know, and you like us, and you want to find more bands that maybe fit in the same kind of world, go and check out them. And it's hard to know how it's spelled by the way I'm saying it. So if you're not sure, just get in touch with us and I'll send you the link. That's it. Yeah.
Thanks again,
Thanks
guys.
for coming on,
Thank
guys.
you.
And thanks
Thank
for
you.
you for letting us use the studio.
Yeah,
Yeah.
earrooms number
Thank
one.
you for the sound
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank
of
you.
this office.